Hello students, welcome to my channel Kamal Setu. In today's lecture session, we will discuss advertising, its features, objectives, and the factors which influence the advertising process. We will also discuss various types of advertising. Now let's begin by defining the term advertising. So advertising is a form of mass communication process that consists of a special message which is sent by a specific group or a organization or a business organization to a specified target audience. So we may define advertising as an paid form of non-personal communication of ideas, goods or services by a identified sponsor. The advertising turns the attention of the viewers, the listeners or the onlookers towards the product and convert them into buyers. It is an integral part of marketing mix which is responsible for increasing the sales and profits. We can say that advertisement plays an important role in building a long term image of a brand or a product. The advertisement also plays a crucial role in changing the thinking pattern of people towards a particular brand or a company. And nowadays advertisers not only include the business firms but also the charitable organizations, the non-profit and government organizations also. These are the important features of advertising that make it an important component of marketing mix. First one is objective oriented process. So advertisement is based on certain kind of objectives. The objectives can be like launch of a new product, capturing of a new market, increasing of sales, or advertisement is even done to beat the competition. Then it is non-personal form. So there is no direct contact with the customers during advertising campaign. We can say that it is a one way type of communication process. Then it's a paid form. This we have already discussed in the definition part, that a lot of money is involved in advertising process. Money is spent on making advertising and buying media slots. Then advertisement has wide applicability, so it means the area of coverage is vast. So we can say it is a mass communication process. Then advertisement can be divided into different forms based on the purpose or based on the type of media. This we will discuss in detail later in this lecture session. Then advertisement is art and science. So as we know that advertisement involves lot of techniques and methods in order to convince or persuade the customers to buy a particular product or a service. Advertisement also involves persuading the prospective buyers to purchase products by creating attention and interest of the buyers. And advertisement process is carried by a identified sponsor who creates advertisement on behalf of the manufacturer. Last and the most important feature of advertisement is that it is an important promotional tool. Advertising also assists in sales force in carrying out their sales. So these are the important features of advertising. These are the basic objectives of advertising. First is it provides information. So advertising provides useful information to the consumers about the product, the price, the product usage, the benefits of the product. All these are provided through advertising. For example, the advertising of Horlicks or Complan also convey their benefits to the consumers to attract the customers. So the advertisement plays a very important role in creating a demand. It stimulates the buying process. So the customers get attracted towards product through advertisement campaign. Then it creates awareness. Certain social awareness campaigns are regularly running on various media platforms. For example, COVID awareness and importance of COVID vaccine are advertised these days in order to make consumer aware. we can say that advertising educate the consumers. Then by creating awareness among the consumers, advertisement plays a very important role in influencing the consumer buying decisions. So it is the most important promotional tool. Apart from all these objectives, the main motive of advertisement is to increase sales and profits. The effectiveness of advertising campaign is also judged on the basis of how much sales and profits it has generated. The strong advertising campaign helps the company to gain a competitive edge over its competitors. These are the some of the factors that influence the advertising process. Most of these we have already discussed in the definition or in the objectives part. The first one is advertising objectives. So objectives of advertising can be the introduction of a new product, or capturing of a new market, or we can say we have to beat a competition through advertising campaign. Then is nature of a product. So if the product is seasonal, then we have to advertisement only in particular that season, and if the product is selling throughout the year, then advertisement campaign has to run parallelly. Then is the type of media. So media can be electronic media or the print media. So based on the type of media, the advertisement campaign is accordingly planned. Then is the market potential. So if the target audience is more, then we have to more aggressively advertise our product. So based on the market potential, the advertisement media is chosen and the advertisement process is carried out in that manner. Then is the availability of funds. So funds are required to run various advertising activities, like we have to hire a sponsor for making an advertisement campaign, then we have to pay to the employees, we have to buy the advertising slots. So funds are required to run an advertisement campaign successfully. The product life cycle stages of a particular product also influences the advertising process. For example, during the introduction stage of a product, more advertising campaign is required. So large availability of funds is required if the product is in introduction stage, as compared to other stages when the sale of the product increases. Then the last and the most important one is the competition. So if the competition is spending more on advertisement, then in order to beat that competition, your company has also have to spend on the advertisement. For example, if the Coke has the new advertising campaign, then accordingly its competitor Pepsi will also plan a similar type of advertising campaign by hiring a similar kind of leading sports persons or the film actors. So competition also plays a very important role in planning the advertising process. The advertisement can be divided into different types based on the purpose it serves. The first one is informative advertisement. So the main aim of this kind of advertisement is to inform the consumers about the product or the service. For example, ads inform the consumers about various health schemes, like informing people about the COVID-19. Then second is the persuasive advertisement. So the main aim of this kind of advertisement is to create a liking of a brand or a product, and it persuades the customers to buy that product. For example, the insurance campaigns persuade people to buy policies. Then you might have also seen the Airtel advertisement that persuades the consumers to use a Airtel network, as it has a wide coverage. One is reminder advertisement, whose main aim is to remind the consumer about a particular product. So it stimulates the consumer to purchase by repeating the advertisement again and again. For example, you might have seen similar ads on certain poles for a few kilometers or a few meters alongside the road. So these ads are mostly of opening a new institute or a new eating joint. Next is the reinforcement advertisement. So the main aim of reinforcement advertising is to convince its current buyers that they have made a correct decision by buying their brand or a product. For example, the automobile advertisements are mostly shown with the consumers, or we can say that the advertisement of the automobile industry show the satisfied consumers who often highlight the features of the product which they have bought. And the fifth type of advertisement is the surrogate advertising. So there are certain kind of products who cannot be directly advertised due to the legal obligations. The cigarette brands, the liquor ads can never be directly promoted. So these kind of advertisement campaigns are run in the form of like we have seen that certain kind of liquor brand like Seagram's often give a ad of music CDs, or they promote a ad campaign by showing a soda water. So these are the basic 5 types of advertising. Now let's discuss the benefits of advertising. Although we have already discussed these in the objectives part, so I will go through this in a brief manner. First one is it increases the sales. So the main objective of advertising is to promote the sale of products. The goods produced on the mass scale are marketed by the method of mass communication, which is known as the advertising. Then it steadies the demand. So advertisement has led to smoothing out of the seasonal fluctuations in demand of many products. The innovation, for example, the innovation of cold tea and cold coffee for use during this summer has helped in increasing the demand of these kind of products throughout the year. Then it reduces the cost. So advertising provides a drive to sale and increases the turnover. So this is beneficial in two ways. On one side, the selling cost, including the cost of advertisement, gets spread over a large volume of sales, thus lowering the average cost of selling. And it also helps in lowering the cost of production. As the volume of production is lowered, the average cost of production per unit also decreases. Then it helps the dealers. The retailers who deal in advertised goods are more benefited by advertising campaigns. So advertising creates a demand by which every retailer gets an opportunity to share with the others. Then it lowers the inventories. As we know that the well organized advertisement campaign creates a high responsive market, thereby facilitating the quick turnover or sale of goods. Then it acts as a supplementary salesman. So advertisement prepares the necessary ground for the efforts of the sales personnel. It is easier to sell a product which is properly advertised. It also facilitates the consumers in purchasing by educating the consumers, as the advertisement aims at educating the buyers about the new products and their uses. So we can say that advertisement paves the way to better standard of living. So apart from this, advertisement also helps in providing better quality of goods to the consumers. Advertisement also creates employment opportunities for people, as lot of people are required to carry out various advertising activities. So these are the benefits of advertising. Although advertising campaign is prepared by studying the various factors that influence it, but it still has to face certain kind of challenges. It can be of growing competition, as we know that nowadays the competition is growing. Each product or service has its competitors. So the advertising campaign has to be prepared by judging the competition. The latest trends should also be taken into account while preparing the advertising campaign. Then the technological advancements is also an important factor, that influence the advertising campaign. The availability of budget or the funds which are required to carry out various advertisement activities is also a major challenge for most of the companies. Then is the social media. As earlier only the print media or the television were used for advertising, but nowadays with mass coverage and usage, social media has become an important advertising medium. The handling of social media advertising campaign is also a major challenge for most of the advertising companies. Then is the measuring the effectiveness. So every advertisement campaign is considered successful on the basis of its effectiveness. So the measurement of effectiveness of advertisement is also a complex and complicated issue. This is the end of today's lecture session, in which we covered the introduction part of advertising, which is one of the important component of marketing. So these are the questions which are important from your examination point of view.